happen in a way, but not be serious drama in the sense that they come up from courts. I mean, go federal court to do one case. So I come out, then I see my friends from DSS. They just come with, the way they come now, in the Gestapo manner, plenty motor center, and then they park one for front of the entrance to the federal court. Me, I know saying one high profile person, they won't carry from to me. So immediately now when I see the people, I know I recall because I know some of the guys who they my friends. So we were having a conversation, and then we talked. So I asked them, say, what's happened? Then next time I said, Nnamdi KANU they carry come court. So we talk now. Then within that period, same period, they bring Nnamdi KANU come up from inside the motor, carry out, enter the court. Then they carry enter inside the court. Then they arraign them before justice. Of course, they don't arraign them before session. Just to finish everything they happened before. Then they apply, the states apply, say, okay, they don't arrest this man with jump bail before, now they give them dates to continue their trial. Then in the interim, now they'll keep out for their place until maybe if the lawyers decide to file another bail application, or they'll keep on there, do expedited hearing for the next date. So the court's going to grant the application, going to adjourn the case to 26th of July this year, where we do so in 2021.
Okay, so as person where be human rights activists and so where also the day court every time on the 26th, which kind thing go play out for court? Which Nigerians go expect say it go play out for court on the 26th?
This one a serious matter in the sense that the thing be say now they'll give them bail. Bail in a way, na constitutional rights, but bail now for the court to also decide. It's now for the court to look, say this person deserves bail, you don't deserve bail. If the court say you deserve bail, the court will give you bail. They say you don't deserve bail, they don't give you bail. Now the court don't look now, they can't no case. Or upon say they charge for very serious offense, like treasonable felony. Another serious offense will be say no even entitled to bail naturally. But the court can't use in discretion, still grant and bail, say okay, go house, go relax, come back and continue your trial. Now after the courts go overboard, you jump the bail. Now, once the court don't give you bail, you don't jump bail. You know they're entitled to bail as a matter of course again. No. Now, asking we try be that. So on that day now, I know for C situation where lawyers will come to the court, come they argue, say, man, don't give us bail again. Not like that will happen. Waiting go likely happen on that 26 be say, you know, will come court. From where they stopped the last time within trial will continue. So if now for the state to call witnesses or for them to open defense, so at that stage you go enter. Then what best way the court will do for them is say they go order for accelerated hearing so that the court will fit decide a case accordingly. And if peradventure the court or the states feel say within that period this man Nnamdi KANU already commit other offences, they feel amend the charges or file other charges against them or amend the charges to bring more counts against them for this trial. But if they feel say they still continue this trial as it is so, they continue this trial as it is so, then the court will decide if it's one way or the other. If the court, the fact say jump bail, nobody say they guilty, and if I say jump bail, nobody say no they guilty. Anything if you make person jump bail, if you jump bail because of say if you say no go there entitled to fair trial for this proceedings. If you jump bail because of say you get what you don't go do for that place where you need to go do, you know if you wait. I know you don't say if you come court, coffee no grants you the application to travel when you want them. So different reasons to make you jump bail. And you still if you jump bail, go, still come back, and the court go still feel say waiting that's what you do, you know do them. So if at the end of the day the court will say Nnamdi KANU to commit any offense, you go say Nnamdi KANU, you know do anything, they go your house. And if on the other hand they feel say the offences where they charge them for has been they prove them, they say prove them through leading serious evidence against them, then they go give away in their entitled to either na life imprisonment or fine or anything they will give them, they will give them. But on that day, no question say we will get normal full trial where people will be witness. And I'll go also advise the states. Nobody they're guilty until court say you they're guilty. The fact saying he ain't jump bail, I know jump bail. You don't know why he jump bail. But yes, the fact saying jump bail, no me saying they're guilty. So many they talk now say because say they don't go arrest and kind of come and make them say Nnamdi KANU they guilty, Nnamdi KANU na terrorist. You know be so. For now, the constitution talks say until the lead evidence prove you guilty, you they innocent. Nnamdi KANU see they innocent.
Okay, so when we talk about speedy trial, for young people who don't understand them, when we talk about speedy trial, how many weeks or months spirit trial feel reach? How you feel stretch this case like this? Because we know say in case na high profile case, how stretch the case feel be?
In short, the ACJ talks say trial of this nature, criminal trial of this nature, suppose they adjourn for every 2 days. Now, spirit trial depends on still waiting happen. If you want spirit trial, is for them to now collaborate on how to get spirit trial. For instance, now the court will say, okay, we want spirit trial. The court will say, okay, every day. If we adjourn the case for every day, and they say, go say on this also day, I will take 3 witnesses. On this also day, I will assign 5 hours to you for your trial on this very day. That one is spirit trial. Those are just things we say you do to ensure spirit trial. So if on that day now they come court, now the court will say, well, on this day, we go take how many witnesses you get. Maybe they get 5 witnesses, the states, to prove their case. Because they say your 5 witnesses, take them within 2 days. You see, within 2 days now, the state will close their case. They go say, okay, you how many days, how many witnesses you get? Defense, how many witnesses you want call? I want call 5 witnesses. Okay, 5 witnesses will give you 3 days to call your 5 witnesses. You say after 3 days, you go close in your case too. Then the next thing, either they go file no case submission or the court, or either after the case, after the court, after the state now close their case, they now have a choice to either to enter defense or to file no case submission. If they feel say the case where the state lay against them, the state no prove them, they go enter no case submission. They go file no case submission to show say the evidence where the state don't lead, you know, tally with what they charge them for. If the court believes say yes, what they talk now true, say no case against them, they go discharge them, make it go in house.
Okay, so as person where don't dey inside court, they do court matter too. They don't charge them for 11 things, and treasonable felony now one of them. For international practices and the courts for the constitution for Nigeria, this kind crime, waiting be the punishment.
Now serious about capital offence, serious capital offence, offence where you attract death. So now capital offence, now very serious offence. So now those are the offences in terms of capital offences. So now very serious offence we ordinarily if you attract death or life imprisonment. So now very serious offence they charge for.
My name is Eric Ikilai. I am a journalist with the Nation newspaper.
But you were in the court. You were at the courtroom.
Yes.
Where the Nnamdi KANU was arraigned. Can you tell us what happened?
He wasn't arraigned.
Okay.
He was brought to court by the DSS, and the lawyer to the government told the court that the man Kanu had been at large, that he was granted bail earlier in 2017, but since then he jumped bail and has flouted the bail conditions. So he now applied that Kanu be remanded in the custody of the DSS and that the trial be accelerated so that the case can be concluded on time. The case was initially adjourned till October 20th, but by his application, the court brought the trial back to July 26th. And ordered that he should be remanded in the custody of the DSS pending then, and asked the prosecuting lawyer to inform the defendant, the lawyer to the defendant, so that they can attend court at the next date. And then after proceedings, Kanu sought the permission of the court to talk and said he was absent in court. He has been absent in court because his house was invaded by some people who killed some people, and that he didn't want to be killed. That was why he has not been able. That's why he went underground, has not been able to attend court. It wasn't that he deliberately absented himself from court. So the court told him to liaise with his lawyer so that he can prepare for this.
Can you please describe what Kanu looked like when you saw him today?
He looked okay. He was clean shaven. Although he was brought in court earlier, hooded. They removed the hood and he was looking well. He was dressed in black tracksuit. That was all.
Do you see him? You know him?
I
that
know
was
him. I saw
Kanu.
he had little megemu like the one that is white, that is gray. So he looks well, okay, and he spoke well. He looked healthy.
So what did he say?